now, so...
Yeah, you were being cagey.
She's just quiet.
You were being cagey. I have a key. Easy.
Yo, eat, man. Nice.
Open sesame.
So yeah, what are your thoughts on the war?
I'm moderately.
Here, I'll make it
indifferent
simple
to
for you.
this.
Restrict it to one sentence. Conciseness is key.
I'm moderately indifferent. War tends to just happen, but preventing one that could cascade across the entire provinces was beneficial at the very least.
There you are, then.
After
Anything
listening
else?
to, your skills, he would just be like, Bennett, it's good to have you, Anna.
1 minute.
He would look over to Brendan, and what about you?
The tech thoughts is still going.
I know one of your skills is deflecting.
I love it when there's inter-party conflict. Oh, because I realized that Ninja might be typing because he's past his limit. Kirsty, are you off? Are you off earlier today or no?
Yeah, I've got to work tomorrow, so...
So you're probably
I'll
off
be
like
there.
right now.
No, it's only 11 just now, so...
Right, you guys got hit by daylight savings already.
So I've still got another hour.
Might actually get through a decision.
The forces of time are at my disposal.
Hey!
If only.
Next week is back to normal.
But
Next week is back.
I am. This is the only weekend I'm working this month, though, so...
Yeah, baby! Woo.
Yeah!
So, yeah, okay, I just wanted to address that because I know it's around that time. Just for people's. So, yeah. Brendan, how do you
I can talk? No, I missed it because someone was talking to me. The lights went out in our house and they're just checking out the problem.
No. He just asked. He knows you're good at deflecting, but what other skills do you have?
I have the lights on, but you're... No, never mind. Ignore me.
The lights
Circuit
are off.
breakers.
Power is on.
Yeah.
Did your breakers go?
I had no idea and I don't care.
Fair enough. Alright. Back to this.
Well, I have many gifts. Most of which are related to myself being what I am. And as he twists his head to the side to look back at you, his eyes go from red with black sclera around the outside to completely pitch black as he casts Detect Magic on you. Which he,
Well, are we getting off to a wonderful start?
which he could just do.
Divination at 2nd level.
Right. I see that you have something going on. Prying perhaps into things you shouldn't.
Interesting. No verbal somatic components for it?
That's a good
I
point.
will.
We
It
still
has
have to
verbal
cast
somatic.
it with verbal and
Yeah.
somatic components. You just don't have to...
I'm not as funky as ignoring them as I wish. But yes, that would be in a language I don't think you speak.
You never know.
But I will whisper it to the DM and he shall say.
Sure.
It's Sylvan. I speak
Right next to
Sylvan.
him.
Fuck.
Well, I'm sitting right next to him. Would I know what it was? Maybe,
Well,
perhaps.
once he types it to me and I look at your guys'
Oh,
sheet,
okay.
yeah,
Okay, fair enough.
I'll say
Fair
who
enough.
does and doesn't know it.
Fair enough. I'm just being nosy.
Curiosity
Never
killed
just-
the cat, Kirsty. Or in this case, killed your friends.
And curiosity brought it back.
Mostly
No,
just
satisfaction brought
well,
it back. Sorry, satisfaction brought it back.
I'm on your sheet. I'm
I
on
wouldn't
your
expect
sheet
anyone.
now.
Anyone to say it to understand it.
We could just click like the language thing.
Mm.
Well, then we might get hints as to what it is because we'll see.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why I whispered it.
Neither of you speak it.
Damn.
It carries like whispers on the wind, though that is often the distinguishing trait of Sylvan. This is not Sylvan.
Sylvan, but not Sylvan, huh?
Whereas Sylvan is ethereal, elven, based language. This sounds simply of wind.
Oh, I think I know what it is. Okay. Okay.
Oh, whoa, no way!
Well, would you like a cookie?
Yes, please.
All right, here you go. I'll
Thank
email
you.
you one.
I actually have a protein
Excellent.
cookie right now I'm eating.
Let's go.
No.
Yeah, it's
I have
obvious
no
with the
cookies, I'm very
description, but
upsetting.
in character you probably won't know.
Mm-hmm.
In
Would I,
character,
would
no
I
idea
be
what-
able to read it?
Well, it's not reading; he's speaking.
Would I be able to understand it?
There's your cookie, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I should eat it now.
Make sure you click on it.
Cookies.
You do not. Deep.
Okay.
Interesting. So I do have to go in a minute, but as he said before he started casting his spells, what came to his mind?
That's
A
true.
mixture of call and responses of different, as though answering several questions at once. Though in languages that you don't. There was some Sylvan in it. Nothing was in Common though. It seems like Common is not his
Native tongue.
native tongue.
Hey.
You fucking tribal savages.
Tribal motherfuckers.
I come from the trees.
And she comes from hell.
Just like Vietnam.
As you cast it, instead of dropping it, he's just gonna stare intently at you. So we both know.
I know you
We
know, I
both
you
know that we're both doing something to detect upon the other person.
Yeah, it's 2 divination spells. Though mine is half as strong. But also, I can just keep doing it.
This is true. Lyle does note your guys' intense looks at one another. No. First introductions and all that.
I think I've made quite the first one. Don't you? And his eyes will go back as he drops concentration. But I believe that is sufficient information for what you requested.
You have explained yourself well.
And yet, not at all. And he'll like pull the hood back down a little.
Is that
Look. I was gonna say, he just looks over Silas. And what of you?
Yeah, furry.
you,
Garth,
you
not
are,
the character.
you are muted.
Okay. Yeah, no, I know. I've been trying to. My internet's just catching up. I thought someone had said my character's name, but I wasn't sure.
Oh, I gotta run. Alright, take it easy. I'll watch the recordings as soon as they're up.
Alright, bye.
Alright, Garth, you have a task set upon you now by
Oh god, no.
Silas looks around and kind of he keeps their arms crossed neutrally and just says, "I'm Silas. I work best with music. I don't do a lot of combat, but as you can see, I have a rapier on my side. I will use it if I need to."
Why music?
Why not?
Fair response. I learnt it when I was quite young by someone I hold dear to me. And it stuck through my life until then and kept me well.
Our evening shall not be not fun. Boring.
So how
Fantastic.
competent
Loving
would
the
you
new
say-
party dynamic, I gotta say. Everyone's shitting on each other, I love it.
Yep.
You're an asshole. No, you're an asshole. We're all assholes. So would
Hey.
you say you're rather competent at it? gesturing at like the violin case.
Very.
I would very much like to see that at some point.
I would be glad to show you.
What a boring life it would be without music in.
I can't agree more.
Absolutely agree. There's a moment of look at each other as they say the same fucking thing.
Welcome, best friend. Yeah.
I think that's how it happens.
You can't see it besides his tail wags, even though they're not a dog.
With high enough perception, you just hear like the little as it rubs.
Yeah, we could like hear it thumping underneath the table.
Don't make those jokes. They'll go immensely wrong really quickly. Don't make those jokes.
Cool.
So, properly introduced, knowledgeable of one another's skills, to some degree at the very least. I'm afraid I won't be able to stay for the entire night. I have other pressing matters to attend to, but he pulls out like a little, basically a notepad and begins writing in it. These are where you can find the other two. He tears the page, slides it face down on the table. He puts it in defense mode, as you do. I put down the information in defense mode. No, that's good. He slides it over. It's up to you guys to determine who grabs it and so on. I imagine if not, then Redain probably would.
I will take the
from what
information.
Very well.
Have a sense of
Those
responsibility.
you could find each of them at their respective locations. I've listed them there. Looking at it, one of them is in a stable, so like for horses.
Uh-huh.
Another one is actually across the street.
Right.
In a courtyard. Or it's not meant to be a courtyard. It's the vacant space behind buildings, which sort of is a courtyard, but isn't meant to be a courtyard.
It's the empty spot between buildings. Gotcha. Which
Bingo.
one is in which? I'm guessing the druid's probably in the stable, unless
That's crazy, man. Would you like a cookie?
it was either that or like the rogue is fucking passed out drunk in the stables right now.
That would be pretty funny, actually, but no. Here you go, man. Wait, no, before you continue, here you go. Here you go. There you go, man.
Oh, hell yeah. That's a brownie.
Yeah, I
That's
said
pretty
have a
good.
brownie now.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I thought you deserved something different from Kirsty. Don't want to give you the same reward,
Mine's better.
How dare you?
Oh.
So yeah, he does give you the locations. And of course, if you want to talk with Captain Lambert, he's right over there.
Hmm.
Easy as pie.
Quite.
Well, then the spy gone off, but sure.
They're just people, same as you and I. They don't bite. He thinks about it. Fairly certain.
Literally looks at the cat person.
Silas seems skeptical of this.
Now, if you have any pressing matters or deeply concerned questions, feel free to record them down and give them to the innkeeper. He'll get them to me in due time. Okay?
Understood.
Yes.
He stands up, grabs his coat, slides it back on, pushes the chair back in, and does a bow once more. Once again, I appreciate your assistance. Remember, you'll be trying to set out by tonight. When you're ready, talk to the innkeep. If
Right.
you're unable to set out tonight, then that is not... I'm not advocating for it, but should it have to happen, let the innkeep know as well. Good evening.
Evening.
Please keep you.
He turns on his heel and begins walking out.
What time is it? What time is it in game? Actually, that's a good question.
6 o'clock or so.
Okay. How far are the stables from
It's
here?
the month of Twilight, so sundown happens earlier. How far the stables? The indicated stables are Outrider stables. So they would be in the northern parts, you guys in the southwestern, so... Not terribly far, probably like a brisk 15-minute walk.
Okay.
If that.
So we can probably contact them all within...
Tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have a decision. Okay.
I just realized he didn't discuss the supply avenues for you.
Flips back around when I actually...
I thought he did because I brought it up earlier. I just realized he didn't. He was merely referencing it will happen. Alright, so anyways, ignore everything I just said. I thought I did earlier. I guess you could probably just put that on a piece of paper, couldn't he? Yeah, fuck it, we'll say that.
Out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's... Well, it's just 4 different... I think it's 4. Notes, where are you? I wrote these notes at work.
I do that.
Yep. I was in the orientation thing. I was zoned out and bored.
Yeah.
I wish I had the time for that.
There are 4.
I loved hearing the chuckle of Fred, just like, I've fucking been there, yeah.
Same. There are 4 different supply avenue locations. 4 different parties, factions, I guess you call them. 4 different addresses in different quadrants of the city. It does list the avenues that they are, though. One of them is based on the criminal underworld, particularly the Guild. The Guild is the biggest crime syndicate in the world. Organized crime, don't worry. Another is an ongoing expedition of missionaries. Another are suitlers. To those of you that don't know, a suitler is a merchant that actually will follow a military force to sell them stuff, and they'll go to and from town. So they're not on the front line, obviously. When the bullets or whatever start flying, they're not in danger of getting hit, but they do keep up with your camps that you set at night and make trades there and so on. And they are, well, they carry a good amount of inventory and they're well guarded because they're merchants. The other is the Hillandic Deep Strike Force, or Deep Strike Teams, rather. Well, I guess the whole thing is referred to as a force, but... So, the Hilllanders do, despite the armistice specifically saying don't go to the other side to do shit, there are times where the Hilllanders have to extract or infiltrate and deliver things. That's what the Deep Strike Force is for. So, people that die and their bodies need to be retrieved for whatever reason, that's when you send the Deep Strike Force. Or in your guys' case, if they need to deliver you supplies covertly, that's also what they're for. You pick one of these avenues as a team.
So I suppose the question is, do we want to go to each one of them as the full group, or do we want to divide and conquer and get the answers faster?
I would rather have a first-hand account than some arbitration of complicated social engagement. No, I vote.
Which one did he vote? You cut out at the last second.
No, I vote
No.
we go together.
That's probably smart.
I vote the same.
That and technically, in game, it's going to take out of game, sorry, it'll take the same amount of time anyway, so.
The city's not huge. Remember, this is a relatively new city. It's not even a city, it's a town. So, it's not big to go around the place.
Might have difficulties interacting with at least one of them. But the whole group interacting with them is better than a small partition. Partition.
Yeah, and I don't want to go off alone if I'm not really welcome in this town.
Yeah, I'm
Wise
not,
choice.
I don't like looks like it here.
Me neither.
People always look at me. I don't know what you're talking.
I feel it's a different reason for you.
Yes, I am. Not
Or
welcome.
or I was thinking more in mind, in Sarge our mind, but you know, you do you.
Yes, I do.
Glad we are in. Yes.
Oh, it didn't do the right one. No, do that one.
So,
So who
what would you guys like to do? What do, my dudes? I think up.
Do we want to go with the closest one first, then? And just be like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be probably more convenient. I will stay at the back though. But
here's what we
you
can
go.
do.
For a drink.
Yeah, we could offer him to come to us rather than us try to go through a literal small army of people that don't like you guys.
It's not an entire army at the bar itself right now. It's probably just a couple platoons.
That's still a number of people that
Company
don't like
at
It's enough.
Still more than us. With sharp, pointy objects.
I'm kind of drunk.
Just mildly drunk. Exceptionally.
Great combination.
Oh yes.
Fred, you were suggesting something? Were you? Or was
I
it
was,
Curly?
but my mind just blanked.
No! It was something about drinks.
Oh yeah, thank you. We could beckon him over with a drink.
Does the drinky chaplain, yes? They do that?
Who doesn't?
It's not an impossibility. Probably depends on the specific
too-
person in the faith.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'll go talk to him.
Mention, Lyle.
And not us. I stay here. And I sort of duck my head down in the chair a wee bit.
You know what, making yourself look less suspicious makes you seem far more suspicious.
Does it?
A little
I
bit.
know.
Ducking under the
You-
table is a good way to go undercover.
You people weird. I don't understand your ways.
Fucking
If it makes
cheese,
you guys
speaking
feel
tiefling.
any better, you guys like breakfast and drinks and stuff are on the house. So
Let's fucking
Oh!
go.
Oh, okay.
obviously, if you buy around for the whole bar, then it's gonna stop being that. It's meant to cover you, not everyone that you meet. But yeah,
Well, in ballpark, how much would it cost to buy everybody in the tavern around?
Oh god! All right, let's bust out the table. There's approximately 90 some people in the place, unincluding you.
That's a fair chunk.
How
How good is the alcohol you're buying them?
You buy for me too? Cool, we friends then.
We partying.
Your name not so bad now.
Let's see here. So we assume it's around. Math. All right, calculator, come here.
Remember, kids, do meth, not math.